Well, this is Shop Talk with Buck. Appreciate you stopping by and spending some time with me. I've done some, got a video coming out actually today. I'll leave a link in the description. It's half blind dovetails. There's my 3. Then I did one it's kind of need to stay in practice. This is the ones I've done over the years over here. For some reason I keep them. I don't know why, but if I don't have to have the space and it ain't taking that much space, I've just hung on to them. And there's a half lap right there. I made a video on this one too. That's a pretty good little joint, but we're relying on glue. This is the one I made, is the wedge through tenon. I cut it in 2 just to get a good look at it. I made a video on that too. That was pretty cool. And this is one that, it's a pretty joint and it's strong. I like joints that, so I have done all kinds of dovetails. Oh, there's another one. I have done a bunch of dovetails. And there's some more. Yeah, I've done a lot of dovetails. And there's a 6-to-1, 8-to-1. Well, the old timers, what they do, the 8-to-1s, that would be hardwood, and the softwood would be 6-to-1, more grabbing them. But today's glues, so what you do is you go ahead and, whatever looks good to you, just go for it. Another half lap joint. So I've done a bunch of joints. That's what we had done. Me and Mark got talking, we've done all these joints. And the thing about it is, I had forgot I have not done a half blind dovetail. It's been a while I've done half blind locking rabbits and different ones, but that's where you're looking at the face and it's all, you don't see any kind of joints, no joinery or anything like that. But when you open the drawer, it reveals, I think, a very functional, very strong, and very appealing joint, which is half blind dovetail. So that's what I've done. It should air today. Again, I'll leave a link to it. But I've had a customer wanted me to make her a table. And the table she's going to use as a quilting table, but it needs to be light duty so she can handle it. Plus where it's going and the legs needs to come off. So we're going to attempt to make this where the legs will come off. And you can take it just 1 wrench or adjustable wrench and put the legs on it. What I did, I had to go to the store. I've done this, and all of these stuff right here is offcuts. I go into my bend, and I find, offcuts from other projects that I was able to. So my pickings was getting awful slim, especially on the light color wood. So we had to go to the store. I've been meaning to go to the store all winter, because by the time I get ready to go to the store, it was raining or something. So I finally got to the store. We went through and picked out the lumber it's going to take to do this table. Looking forward to it. I am. It's going to be 6 foot by 40 inches to hold these quilts and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. But the thing about it is, I put it in the shop here, and you gotta let this wood acclimate. Especially what you do, you just need to do that. But especially when you're doing a top, it's that big. That wood needs to move to the shop. It's plenty dry, but we're in a different place. And then once I get it moved, and I'm thinking about doing breadboard ends, all depends how it comes together and how well it does. But breadboard ends will help hold it flat, but allow the wood move if it's done correctly. So, and then I got them attachments, I don't even know what they're called, to bolt the legs on. That'd be a new one for me. I've dealt with them, but I've never installed them from scratch. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's always more than one way to doing something. It is. It is always more than one way. So you got to find the way you like that suits you and your client's needs and that you're good at. But it's like I said, it's always more than one way to do it. I'm kind of tongue-tied this morning. So just thought I would do a little shop talk. I appreciate y'all joining in here with me and spending time in the shop with me. So until next time, y'all be safe, and I will catch you on next one.